Hey, hey, hey. Your makeup fix in the house. We are going to talk about the little things in life that just melt your heart. Sometimes we forget it's those simple little things in life, right? And we're going to talk about a good brow. And I want to show you a good product. A must-have product. So, I have my makeup on already, and I already have some brows on. But this was my quick get out of the house look. So let me just introduce myself. I am Candice Bertolini, professional makeup artist and beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone, lead beauty guide I should say, and a mother of two and a jack of all trades. Hello Carmen, you are my first person to jump onto my live. Welcome, welcome. Are you enjoying this beautiful day? It is a blue sky, completely clear of any clouds. It is a perfect beach day, but I don't have that luxury of hanging at the beach, unfortunately. Hi, Amber. Hello, Tammy, Amanda, Jill. At work, so no volume, but love watching you. We need caption, huh? I wonder if there's like a closed caption option on here. If you are jumping on and a replay watcher and you didn't have the opportunity to get on live, please drop me a 1 down below so I know that you came to give a little visit. And if I can ask everybody that is on to just say hi down below or drop an emoji so I know you're here and see your name, okay? And then also, if you learn something and find value from this video, I ask at the end that you share. Please help share the video. Yes, closed caption. You can read lips? Oh, good. Hello, Michelle. Hi. So I have makeup on right now, but I was asked, I don't know if she's going to jump on later, but I was asked about doing a brow lesson. So I'm going to show you my go-tos for a brow. It's not just going to be a quick brow and we're done. I'm going to show you brows on fleek, how to get those brows so people are jealous and wondering what you did, okay? So that's what we're going to do. But first, before I jump into this, let me tell you, my daughter is 3.5. Well, she'll be 4. She's older than that. She'll be 4 in December. And she has been at it's called pre-3s, at this preschool. It's like a preschool for a little over a year. And she is going to a new school at the end of this month on August 28th. And it's like a bittersweet because this school that she's going to, she was on a waiting list for 2 years. It's a great school, but I've grown very attached, just as her, to the school she's in. But my husband said it's really good to let her get used to change now because come kindergarten, she's going to be going there. So it's good to meet new people, go on to a bigger school, new things. So there's many reasons why. There's nothing wrong with the school she's in now. I love the teachers, love the school, love everything that she's done. So I'm really getting depressed. So anyway, today I had to take her to that new place just to check it out for like 20 minutes to a half hour. So I start adjusting her. So when the first day of school comes, I don't just drop her off. But anyway, the point that I'm getting at, after we did our visit, I get her back to her, her school that she's in now. And the teachers had a gift for me. And I know if your mom's on here, you would cry too. I have to show you. It's this binder. It's her name. It says Gianna on it. And it's a binder that the teacher made of all the steps of everything that she did in school. I open this and look at the work that was put into this. So it says the school, and then you go in and they did photographs and it shows each thing that'll say explore. And she explored and investigated a variety of experiences and topics using different materials. I'm not going to bore you, but look, pictures of every stage of the year. How she drew lines, her figuring out, how to put a puzzle together, like all the different things that they do in a school, act out actions. I mean, come on, guys, tears. So it just goes on, and then all the art projects that she's done, and how far she's come along, and then it goes into social and emotional development, all the things that she did for that. I mean, come on, it just goes on. Look how thick it is. It goes on and on and on. Every stage, writing her name, how she learned to write her name, numbers, social studies, the first time she wrote her full name out. Let me tell you, this mother was in tears. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts if you would be bawling. And another thing happened today. Mila, the baby, blew me a kiss. I said, give mommy a kiss. And she went, fish face. I went, oh my God, milestone. What the freak? Today was an emotional day for me. So then, all right, so while I'm talking, I'm going to work. I'm taking my Make Off wipes. They're repackaging these. Limelight is branding their name on it. So these are Make Off. They're out of stock right now. I'm sorry. But they're the best makeup towelettes ever. They're huge. They have no chemicals, like no alcohol. They smell wonderful. So I'm going to wipe off my brows while we're talking. So yeah. So I also went to Sephora and I walked out with one product. How the heck? I was playing with all the swatches, playing with all the pretty eyeshadows. I had 3 palettes in my hand, 3 eyeshadow palettes for my work kit. But you know what? I said, you have these colors. Put it down. Put it down. Do you ever notice that? It's kind of like how we are with lipsticks. Please give me a raise of a hand if you are that person that has like a drawer or a bag of lipsticks all in the same shade. Maybe like offer shade, but the same tone. So if it's like a nude or a pink, you have like a light pink, a medium pink, a shimmer pink, a cream pink. But like we're all nuts. Why are we all nuts like that? So yeah, half the stuff I was playing with and wiping on my hands, I'm like, I have this stuff. What are you doing? So anyway, this is the black gel eyeliner that I use and love. It's by IT Cosmetics. It's huge. Look how big it is. Most of the gel liners come in a little tiny pot. I've used Aqua by Makeup Forever. Dries out very fast. And same with Smashbox, their Jet Set black liner. I use the black gel eyeliner to do like the nice winged liner on my clients or to get inside the waterline, like to do tight lining or like a bold liner. Limelight does not have a gel eyeliner yet, so I have to cheat on them and go elsewhere. But Smashbox Jet Set dries out. The thing's like this tiny, and it's like $20-something and dries out. This one is huge, and I don't even remember. It's $24. And it never dried out. I should show you my empty one. I went through that so fast this season and it never dried out. So if you're looking for a good gel liner, I suggest go get that one. All right. So I walked in, bought that, was done. And then I went to Target. Yes, I did a Target run, but I was pretty conservative in there too. And I think it's because I had a lot of bills this month. A lot of bills. All right, so this is what we're going to do. To get your brows done, I made my palette of my foundation, and I have 0, which is what we're going to use for highlighting, and then this is my color concealer, which is number 2. So I'm just showing you this because this is something, if you like this technique, this is how you can store that. And then the colors I'm going to be using on my brows today are 2 different shades of like an ashy taupey color. This is number 40. And this one, I'll have to post the number because I don't remember. Actually, is it on the back? No, it doesn't say. And then this is Cream Boat, which is like a nude. It's like a cream color. So these are magnetic. And then these are the brushes that we're going to be using. These detail brushes. So you got your brow brush. Has brush, like the brush on one end, nice angle. A concealer brush and a lip brush, believe it or not. And then you're going to need your 10 Years Younger setting spray. So right now you could see you just got blah, blah brows, right? So we're going to go into the foundation and just give like a nice base because my makeup is not put on fresh from this morning. So we're just going to kind of go over with a nice blank canvas, okay? And then you're going to take your brow brush and you're going to brush your brows in place. Mine don't need much brushing because as you can see, there's like nothing there. And then you want to work with a really good angled brush. Like, see how really tight and precise that is? I mean, really, it's not thick at all. You want a nice detailer. So I'm going to spray it with my 10 Years Younger setting spray because it's going to make it go on smoother and more precise of a line. And it's going to help make it stay. So you always want to use your pinky finger to like lean and hold your hand in place. Like you don't want it your elbow like flaying around. And the way to get your brows perfect is Tell me if you do this. You don't want to, hi Shane, hi sweetheart. You don't want to do one complete brow and then go to the other complete brow. How many people have done that? Raise your hand, admit it down below. If you do one brow first completely and then jump to the other, it's a no, okay? You have to do, so you lean your finger so that you have stability and you're gonna anchor your hand. And you start at the bottom and you draw a straight line of your darker color on the bottom, okay? I want to get it more wet. Let me spray it a little bit more. Okay, so you saw that. So you do the bottom line first. So I'm leaning my finger on my cheek and drawing my line. Then you go to this side and you draw the bottom line. This is how you get them even. You have to do like one step at a time, okay? So you're going to lean your finger and draw your line, okay? Then you're going to take that same color and come around and down. Come around and down. Then you're going to go into the lighter color. You want 2 shades. The lighter color should go on the top, because in a real brow, you don't have dark, unless you have dark brows, so forgive me, but they're always 2 different shades. There's always 2 different colored hair going on in the brows. So I'm going to lean. It's hard to see. And you're going to get the lighter color on the top, okay? And then you're going to come down. You're going to take the lighter color and then you're going to fill in the center. Come down and meet the side. Then you want to go turn the brush this way and go backwards. Push the excess into the beginning of the brow. So how many people have started here dark and colored it in so it was like a block? It's all wrong. You take the lighter color and you go backwards. Go backwards, because when you're going against the hair, that's how you get that nice light airbrushed, almost like faded out brow look towards the beginning. Then you could turn it around and comb downward. So see how I did that? So I'm going to do the same thing so you could see it. Take the lighter color, brush it in between the 2 lines, then flip it around and go backwards. Go against the hair, so that the touch is lightening up towards the center of the brow. See how I did that? And then come down. And then you can just take your finger and kind of brush it through. Then you want to take the brush part and brush that through. See that? Then you take the 10 Years Younger setting spray, spray the brush, the bristled part, and this is how you get them, especially if you have those wiry, thick brows, and then you kind of brush it and spray it, almost like you're hairspraying them, so you want to set your brows in place. Then you're going to go into your lightest color, which is number 0. I love this for highlighting, okay? So you're just going to take a nice generous amount, and then you are going to highlight in here. It would help if I had a wax. I got to wax myself. I have a jar of wax underneath my bathroom sink. And this is how you clean up your line. And you add like that nice little highlight in there. I can't see, this glare is awful. I need this mirror. And then you come on the top and you clean the lines on the top. And then you clean in the middle. So see how I did that? What do you guys think? Have you been doing that? Yeah, I use 40, Shane, and the other one is, I'll tell you right now. I gotta open the book because on the back it rubbed off. It is, here it is, it's 26. So I use 40, and 26. So I'm gonna again warm that up, come over here, let me turn my mirror around right this way, and you clean it up. So even if you went a little too wide, who cares? You clean it up with the light one, which is number 0. Gives you an awesome, awesome brow highlight. Then you take the color of your concealer, the darker one, and you do the top of the brow with the darker one. You don't want to put the white one up here because you don't want to highlight above your brow. You only want to highlight in here. So number 0's in here, and then the shade of your skin, or the shade that you conceal with under your eyes, would be on top of the brow. Does that make sense? So see how I did that? And then you just kind of clean it up. So feel free to like rub it in and go back and forth, going against the hair like I showed you, because then you can go in and do your little detailed touch up. Then you can take Cream Boat, which is that light cream color that I said I was going to use. Take a nice little tapered brush, tap off the excess, and just set it into the brow bone to add that powder there, so it's kind of like setting the concealer and adding like a nice highlight. That's it. Is that easy breezy or what? And then I'm going to go into my this is number 2 concealer, and just kind of clean up under my eyes. So notice how I'm not using 0 under there. I only like using 0 as like a highlight. And then I like to kind of set everything. There we go. Figure I might as well touch myself up for you guys while I'm on camera, right? Then I'm going to go into my favorite trio that I made myself. You can get a 3 palette or a double palette. You can do a 2 palette or a 3, and you can fill them with anything that you want. And what I do is I put my bronzer, my translucent setting powder, and my face glow. I put those 3 in the palette because I feel like they all work really well together. And then I just take a small little fluffy brush with the translucent setting powder, and you can kind of just make sure everything is set so nothing creases and rolls. And that's it. That's how you get awesome, awesome brows. So I hope you learned something with the brow technique. So I used 2 different colors to recap when you're doing your brows. You always want like an ashy shade of brown. Never go with warm mocha type browns because it looks very artificial. So you always want to make sure it's the color of like shade or like ash, and use something that's the color of your brow and a shade lighter than your brow. And then always have a lighter concealer for cleaning up, plus the shade of your concealer. Or you could just use one. You don't have to get all like technical like me. And you want to have the right tools, and you use a setting spray when you're grooming them and to keep them all in place, especially if you have wiry ones, okay? So that's it. Just a very easy brow tutorial today, nice and simple. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I will post what I used later. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.